People said she was just a beggar girl on the street, dirty clothes, tangled hair, and eyes that carried more pain than years she had lived. No one stopped for her. No one listened to her voice. But that day, she looked up at the billionaire holding a beautifully wrapped piece of food and shouted with terror shaking in her voice. "Don't eat that!" Everyone laughed at her. Everyone ignored her. But the billionaire froze, because in her eyes, he saw something he had not seen in years. Truth. And fear. And what happened after that warning changed both of their lives forever. Eric Vance, the billionaire who owned half the tech companies in the city, had everything. Private jets, gold-trimmed boardrooms, and a reputation for never trusting anyone. What he didn't have was peace. Not after losing his family in an accident 3 years ago. Since then, life had become nothing more than meetings, numbers, and silence. Every morning, he took a walk near the old Central Market. Vendors bowed, shopkeepers whispered, cameras flashed. Everyone tried to please him. But on this particular morning, someone did something no one ever dared. A little girl, barefoot, wearing a torn scarf, rushed through the crowd and grabbed his hand. "Don't eat that! Please don't!" The crowd gasped. Eric stared at her, confused, irritated, and strangely unsettled. He looked at the food box in his hand. A local politician had gifted him the dessert moments ago. "You shouldn't touch me," Eric said coldly, aware of the cameras around. But she didn't move. Her voice cracked as if every word scratched her throat. "They put something bad inside. I heard them, behind the stall. It will hurt you. Please throw it away." The market burst into laughter. "Crazy beggar girl. She'll say anything for money. She wants food, sir. Ignore her." Eric's guards pulled her back roughly. But something stopped him. Her eyes. There was terror in them, not greed. Not desperation. Real fear. He opened the box with suspicion, then froze. Something was off. A strange smell. A faint metallic sheen. His heart thudded. The girl whispered, "I wasn't lying." Eric's voice hardened. "Take the box to the lab. Immediately." People went silent. For the first time in years, Eric felt something stronger than fear, responsibility. He walked toward the trembling girl. "What's your name?" "Alina," she whispered, hugging herself. I didn't want you to die." Her words hit him harder than he expected. The billionaire who trusted no one had just been saved by the person the world trusted the least. But the story didn't end there. Hours later, the lab results arrived. The dessert had been poisoned. If he had taken even one bite, it would have been fatal. Eric felt a cold shiver run through him. Someone had tried to kill him. And the only person who saved him was a girl who had nothing, not even shoes. He returned to the market. But Alina was gone. And that frightened him more than the poison itself. Eric spent the next day searching for her. He checked shelters, alleys, food stalls, nothing. Until he finally found her hiding under an abandoned staircase, shivering from the cold. When she saw him, she panicked, thinking he came to punish her. But instead, Eric removed his coat and wrapped it around her small shoulders. "You saved my life," he said softly. "Now let me save yours." Her eyes filled with tears. "You don't have to do that," she whispered. "People like you don't help people like me." Eric knelt beside her. "I used to think that too," he said. "Until yesterday." Slowly, painfully, Alina told her story. She wasn't truly a beggar. She used to live in a home filled with books and laughter. But everything changed when her father, an investigative journalist, uncovered corruption involving powerful people. Before he could reveal anything, he died, in an accident. Her mother disappeared weeks later. Alina survived by hiding on the streets, living with the fear that the same people who silenced her parents were still searching for her. "And yesterday," she whispered, "I heard 2 men behind the stall saying the dessert would get rid of you. I couldn't let that happen, even if no one believed me." Eric's chest tightened. This wasn't a random incident. Her father's enemies were likely his too. Her warning had saved him. And now, he realized something even more shocking. The girl had been living with danger every single day, alone. Eric stood up. "Alina, you're coming with me." She shook her head. "They'll find me. They'll have to go through me first." It was the first time he had spoken with such conviction since losing his family. Over the next weeks, Eric used his influence to expose the corruption ring, the poisoning attempt, and everything Alina had heard. One by one, the criminals fell. And Alina, she wasn't just safe. She began to smile again. Eric enrolled her in school, providing her a home, protection, and something she had lost long ago: a future. The world called it kindness. But Eric knew better. He had lost his family once. He wasn't going to lose another. And every morning when she said, "Good morning, Uncle Eric," he remembered the voice in the market. "Don't eat that." The warning that saved his life. And gave him a new one.